Hi everyone, if you guys have been watching my videos over the last 6 or 7 months, one thing I've noticed during the COVID-19 crisis is that obviously these last 6 or 7 months I didn't get to do a lot of things that I had planned to do at the beginning of the year, right? I didn't get to go to the Computer Olympiad, I had to work remotely. There were a couple months when I couldn't go out to Vantage, Washington to go stargazing. What else has... Oh, the Ellensburg Rodeo Show was obviously canceled. Obviously didn't go to my favorite theme parks, but instead I wrote a number of computer games, and I went on quite a few long-distance walks. What else did I do? I enjoyed some cleaner air because not too many people were driving back in March, April, and a little bit of May as well, if I remember correctly. And one thing I've noticed is that it has shifted my idea of being flexible when what I plan to do is for some reason not available. Right? I used to have this big problem that I would get prepped up to do something, and sudden changes would really bother me. Let me give you a few examples. I talked about my relationship with food extensively this year. Right? In the past, a big problem of mine is that I would get really prepped up to go out to look for my favorite food. I get really prepped up to eat, and then something would happen, right? Obviously, at the beginning of COVID, there were a lot of foods that you just couldn't find at the store. Sometimes people would interrupt me. The phone would ring, and the person on the other end would get really long-winded. I would get angry at that person when all I wanted to do was to get to my food. And I would get really angry because I would be embarrassed to tell this person that can I have lunch first and then I'll call you back. Sometimes I'm a little bit too embarrassed to do that. Instead, I get angry over something else on the phone. One time, I was at a hotel while traveling, and I wanted to watch a video of one of my favorite singers. She had just released a music video that day. It was online, and when I got to the hotel, the Wi-Fi signal was just terrible, and I went to the front desk to check, and the front desk said, well, there's a desktop you could use in the lobby. I kind of needed some privacy with how I wanted to watch that video, though, so that wasn't going to work, and I just got really upset because I got so prepared to do what I was going to do. I do a lot. This inflexibility, sometimes traffic issues, right? I get inflexible, right? I'll be wanting to go somewhere, and that's all that's on my mind, right? And then I get angry at people in traffic, road rage issues. People say something completely out of turn. Right? Like I'll go meet my boss, and I'm prepared to. The night before, I might have rehearsed how to answer 10 questions he might ask, and he asked the 11th question I didn't prepare for. It just throws my mind completely out of whack, right? COVID-19 has kind of forced me to enjoy things that were completely uncalled for, unprepared for, and find that those are enjoyable too. And I've really extended it to my everyday life when everyday COVID events happen, right? When the food, your everyday favorite food just happens to be out at the store, when your friend or a coworker says something unexpected, when you go to when you travel and the destination isn't what you expected, the hotel Wi-Fi doesn't work, maybe you can go out and enjoy scenery instead, maybe you can talk to somebody at the hotel instead and meet somebody new, assuming COVID-19 isn't still going on, right? Anyways, it's really helped me put that into perspective.